it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making this fabulous seatbelt shoulder strap cover. This is super boho. It's my favorite. I absolutely love it. We're making 2 granny squares, same style, different colors, and we are attaching them. And then we are adding Velcro and making them be able to wrap around a seatbelt. It is such an easy project and I absolutely love it. And I used such bright colors. I used a bunch of scrap yarns. There's some Lion Brand yarns, some Red Heart yarns, some Brava from We Crochet in there. I mean, Knit Picks or whatever. There's so many great yarns in here. It's all worsted weight yarn, so you can use any worsted weight or Aran size 4 medium yarn for this project. I recommend. I'm also going to be using this handy dandy crochet hook. This is a G size crochet hook. You can use a G hook or an H hook for this project. This G hook is actually a hand carved ergonomic cut wooden handled crochet hook from the Etsy shop Would Be Fancy. My dad actually owns this shop and it is so fabulous because this is cut perfectly to fit in the palm of your hand. As a crocheter who's been crocheting for 10 plus years, I absolutely love these crochet hooks and I highly recommend you get them too. So I'll link them in the description of this video. So for sizing, this piece measures, let's see here, about 13 inches long, which is 35 centimeters. And a seat belt itself is about 2 inches across. So you want to make sure that this tri-folds. So you want to make sure that your squares are 6 inches or 5.5 inches to be able to overlap, be in the back, and get hidden. And yeah, 2 inches on the strap. So you want to make sure that it fits around your strap, it isn't too bulky or in the way. And yeah, this looks super fabulous. I absolutely love it. So before we get started, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I want to say thank you to all the yarn brands who have provided the yarn for this project. Thanks to my dad who's here in the car with me filming, and he's going to be over my shoulder in the tutorial filming me. He's editing the video and he's posting it up on YouTube for all of you to watch. So make sure you subscribe. And also check out all the links in the description of this video. I'll have all the supplies I use because I did end up using Velcro for this piece as well. And as you can see here, it's pretty stuck. But little Velcro pieces that I sewed on. So you can use Velcro, you can use buttons, you can use zippers, however you want to attach your pieces. And then I used sewing needle and thread to sew mine on. I just hand sewed it, but you can use a sewing machine or however if you are sewing inclined. And this is so nice. It slides really nicely, so you can have it way up here, down here, wherever you're comfortable. It's so nice. So that is the project we are making today. I'm super excited for it. So check out all the links in the description of this video. Subscribe to YARNutopia, and let's go for a drive. Peace. Alright, to start out, we are going to make a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then fold this down, and then pull your long end through and pull tight, and insert your hook, and we can begin. So to start off, we are going to chain 4. Now, if you're an advanced crocheter, you can do the magic ring and put 16 double crochets in your magic ring. But I'm going to chain 4 here. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I'm going to go to this first chain way over here and insert my hook, and we're going to slip stitch. And this creates a ring. So yarn over, pull through, and through. There's our slip stitch, and now we have a ring. So for round 1, we need 16 double crochets into this ring. I'm going to make my first stitch by chaining up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that is the first double crochet of this round. Now I'm going to put an actual double crochet in this ring, so yarn over, go into this ring. You can crochet over the top of your loose end here. Yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops. And that's a double crochet. So now it looks like we have 2 stitches. 1, 2. We need 16. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So there's 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's 4, and here's 5. I'm not going to make you watch me do all 16, so just do 16 double crochets in your center ring here, and you can work in the round like I am, moving around. And once I have 16 stitches, I will be right back. All right, once you have 16 stitches, it should look something like this. We are going to slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3 stitch. 1, 2, 3, the top chain right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. And that's the end of round 1. I'm going to change color this round, so all we are going to do is chain 1 and then cut our yarn, and we'll sew that in later. We'll pull it through that chain 1 there, just like that, and pull tight. Okay, for round 2, you can start in any stitch. I'm going to go in this next stitch here, because if I work my popcorn stitch into this chain 3 stitch, it is not going to be pretty. So I'm just going to go into this next stitch here, and I'm going to pick my new color. I have a light pink color here. I'm going to hook that through just like that. So I just bent it in half here. Okay, put it behind my work, inserted my hook into the stitch I need to start in, hooked that on, and pulled it through. And then we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now in this very first stitch, let me just get my pattern out to make sure I put a popcorn stitch in the first stitch. It says work a beginning, single crochet in popcorn. Oh, I'm on round 2 already, sorry. Popcorn stitch into here. So a beginning popcorn stitch is 5 double crochets in here after the chain up 3. So a popcorn stitch is 6 double crochets in the stitch. So yarn over, go into the same stitch that our chain up 3 is in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So a lot of the same of last round with just double crochets. So we need 6 stitches in 1 stitch. So there's 1, 2, here's 3, and these are all double crochet. Okay, here's 4, 5, stretch your work if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more here. 6. Okay, so that chain up 3 counts as a stitch. We need 6 stitches in 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to pull up our loop, remove our hook, go into your first stitch, which for me it's this chain up 3, top of that. There we go. And then hook that loop back on your hook. Okay, pull it through the chain 3 and then pull that all tight, and it folds and makes the popcorn stitch. Okay, now we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. We're going to skip this very next stitch right here and work a popcorn stitch in this next stitch here. So that's 6 double crochets. So yarn over, skip this one right here, go in here, make 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lift this up, go into the first stitch here of the grouping if you need to count back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hook that loop back on, pull it through pull everything tight, and it folds in half and makes a popcorn. Then we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. Skip the next stitch and repeat. So do that all the way around. At the end of this round, you'll have 8 popcorn stitches and 8 chain 2 spaces. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. All right, just finishing my last popcorn stitch. Make sure you chain 2 at the end here and then slip stitch into the first popcorn stitch right here. Yarn over, pull through and through. Cool. Now, let's see, I was thinking of changing color, but I don't think I'm going to. So for round 3, we are going to slip stitch into a chain 2 space. I'm going to use the same color. If you want to change color, go for it. You just chain 1, cut your yarn, pull it all the way through, and then start in a chain 2 space between your popcorns, okay? But I'm going to just slip stitch right into there. So I'm going to go in, yarn over, pull through, and now we can start round 3. It says to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then work 4 double crochets into the same space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so there's a double crochet. So we're gonna do 4 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry, 5. Okay, then it says to single crochet into the popcorn. And where in this popcorn do we stitch? Well, we go between everything. So there should be like a hole in your fold of your popcorn stitches here. Go in there, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a single crochet. Okay, so first new stitch of this project. We've only been doing double crochets, so there's a single crochet. So we're just going to repeat that now. So 5 double crochets in the chain 2 spaces and single crochet into your popcorn stitches. So yarn over, go into the next chain 2 space, make your double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then single crochet into the next popcorn. If you need to, kind of move everything around, find the center, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so we're making little shells like this. Okay, so do that all the way around, and then you'll have 8 kind of like petal looking things like shells, and 8 single crochets in the popcorn stitches. So do that and I'll be right back. All right, just single crocheting in my last popcorn stitch, and then I'm going to slip stitch to our chain up 3 stitch right here. So go in to the top there, yarn over, pull through, and through. And there you have, it's looking more floral. Okay, I'm going to cut this yarn off and change color to yellow, but you can continue with this color if you want to. Let me just get my pattern out. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, round 4 says we're going to start in a single crochet. So I'm going to chain 1, cut my yarn, pull it through, pull tight, and then start in a single crochet. So if you are not changing color, just go back into this first stitch here, but I'm going to start in this single crochet here. And I'm going to use yellow. So just attach like we did the last color, just fold it in half, hook it through, and we are going to chain up 3. So we're going to make bigger shells in these single crochet stitches. So 1, 2, 3. So in this same single crochet, for our first start up here, the chain 3 counts as a stitch, which counts as a double crochet, and we're going to put 6 more stitches. So in total, we want 7 double crochets into the single crochet stitches. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You know how to make a double crochet now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, then it says to single crochet in the middle stitch of this next shell. So 1, 2, 3. The third stitch is the middle stitch here. We're going to go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat this and this all the way across, or around, sorry. So go into this next single crochet right here and make 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoops, 6, and 7. Okay, then in this next shell here, there's 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3. The third stitch here, we're going to single crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so it's going to start looking like that. So do that all the way around. So we're putting 7 double crochets into the single crochets, and then single crochet in the middle stitch of the shell. Okay, do that all the way around, and then I'll come back to go on to round 5. All right, I'm just going to single crochet into my last shell here, and then we are going to slip stitch to the chain up 3 stitch right here. 1, 2, 3, right at the top. Go in. There we go. Yarn over, pull through, and through. Awesome. I'm going to change color now, but if you are not changing color for the next round, we are going to, let's see here, round 5 says to start in a single crochet. So if you wanted to just go back into this single crochet here, you can, but I'm going to chain 1 and cut this color off, pull through, pull tight. We're going to start in a single crochet. We're just going to start in this one right here and grab this minty green color and pull that through, and we can start the next round. So it says to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through. Then it says to single crochet into the very same stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then it says to chain 5. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to hop over to the next crochet, single crochet stitch right over here, and single crochet in there. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now this chain 5 should go behind the petal, okay? So if it does go in front of the petal, just move it to the back, okay? So we're going to do that all the way around. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hop to the next single crochet stitch. So skip this petal here, go into the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then just push this to the back, just like that. Okay, so do that all the way around, and then in the next round we are going to make a square shape. So I'll show you that next. All right, I just chained my last 5 here. I'm going to slip stitch to the first single crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Move that all back. So I'm going to flip this over so you can see that is what we created. Just these chain 5 spaces. So now we're going to make the square shape. We are going to slip stitch into the chain 5 space. So go in here, and this is all double crochets. We're going to start off by making the corner. So we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That counts as our first double crochet. So let's put, I think it's 4. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 on the side. So this is 1 double crochet. Yarn over, go in, make your next one. Here's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so it looks like 5 double crochets. Now we're going to make the corner, which is a chain 2 space. 1 and 2. Scoot these over if you need to. We're going to make 5 more double crochets in that same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And as you can see here, it makes a 90-degree angle, which is our square. Now we're going to hop over to this one and just make 5 double crochets in this next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spread them out evenly so it looks even. Okay, and that's our side. And now this next chain 5 space is going to be our corner, our next corner. So put 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and then scoot these over and make 5 more double crochets in that same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. That's our next corner. So as you can see here, it's starting to take shape. So now just put 5 double crochets in this next, then make your corner in the next, then 5 double crochets on this side, corner here, and then side. So just do what we did on this side in this corner here all the way around. So I'll do that, and then I will come back and show you how to go on to the next round. All right, I just put my 5 on this last space here, and we're going to slip stitch to the first chain of 3 stitch here. 1, 2, 3 right here. Go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. All right, now for this next round, you could change color if you want to. Look at how lovely that looks so far. It's awesome. So I'm going to keep the same color here. So I'm just going to, you could chain 2, actually chain 3, and then we're going to double crochet in each stitch around. So double crochet in each stitch. I skipped this one here because I put in the first stitch right here. This chain of 3 counts as a double crochet in this stitch. Okay, so we're going to skip over this one. So double crochet in this stitch, double crochet in the next, all the way into the corner. And then in the chain 2 corner spaces, we are going to make our corner stitches. So what we're going to do is put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 more double crochets in this chain 2 space, 1 and 2. And that's going to be for every corner. So every corner chain 2 space has 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. And then we're just going to put a double crochet into each stitch on the side until we get to the next corner. And then in the next corner, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. I will be right back when I finish this round. All right, I'm going to slip stitch to the first double crochet stitch, which is my chain of 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and go in, yarn over, pull through, and through, chain 1, cut my yarn. I'm going to change color for my last round here. Pull that through, pull tight. Okay, cute. I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to start in a corner for this last round, and this last round is a repeat of this round where we just double crocheted in each stitch around and made our 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the corners. So I'm going to start in this corner here, and I'm going to hook on this pink and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That counts as my first stitch. Then I'm going to double crochet in there, So that looks like 2 double crochets. So the corners are 2 double crochets, chain 2, and then 2 double crochets. Okay, and then we're just going to double crochet into each stitch on the side. And then in the corners, put 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So this round is exactly like that last round, but I just changed color. So I'm going to do that, and then once I'm finished with this, I'll show you what to do next. All right, I'm just going to slip stitch to my chain of 3 here, and I'm done with the square. So the next thing I'll need you to do, well, first off, when you fasten this first square off, chain 1, cut your yarn long because we are going to sew the 2 squares together. So the first square, cut your yarn long like this and pull it through. We'll use that for sewing. The second square, you can cut your yarn short because you won't need 2 strands to sew. So you have this square, and then I made another square off camera, just like this. Okay, so make sure you sew in all your ends. Okay, and it looks nice. So I folded this one to the shape of my seatbelt. Okay, see how it would fit. And these 2 overlap. So we're going to add Velcro to this when we are done, but we want to attach these 2 so they are like this. Okay, so we're going to attach the 2 of them. If you want to block them, you can to be, maybe I worked a little loose on this one. It looks a little bigger, but that's okay. They're close. They look good. Okay, so I made 2 different colored ones. You can make 2 of the same colors or mix and match or whatever. But what I'm going to do now is grab my yarn needle and sew these 2 together. So to do that, I have my yarn needle here. Okay, I just got to go into the corner of this one. So we're at the corner here. Okay, so what we're going to do is put the 2 facing the flowers together like this, sandwich them together. Okay, and we're just going to sew this one side. Okay, and what I like to do is mattress stitch, but you can do whichever way you want. And I'm going to use the outer loops only here. So I'm going to go to this outer loop of this corner. So this is the outer loop, inner loop, outer loop, outer loop, outer loop, outer loop. Okay, the outer loop on this one is the very opposite, so it's this one here, closest to me. Okay, right here, right here, right here, right here. You could go through both loops if you want. Cool? Either way. Or you could whip stitch it. Just go round, 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 round. There's so many ways to sew this together. So I'm just going to go in this back loop here and pull. Then this opposite side, this back loop here, and pull. Then this next stitch on this one. And we're always going from the inside out, meaning from in between here to the outside. Okay, out, inside, out, inside, out, inside, out, inside, out. Okay, I'll do about 10 stitches here and I'll show you what it looks like from the inside. Okay, I'm going to flip it open so you can see how it looks. Looks pretty decent. So I'm just going to go all the way across and attach them. And once they are attached, I'll come back and show you what to do next. All right, I have sewn on all my Velcro and measured that it's a 2-inch opening slip in there, and this is what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching and learning how to make this seatbelt shoulder strap cover with me. I'm gonna go add it to my car right now and drive around and look super cool, and I'm super excited. So thanks so much for there's Lion Brand yarn in here, there's some Knit Picks yarn in here, there's some Red Heart yarns in here, all kinds of scrap yarns that I used today. So thanks to all the yarn brands for sending me some scraps, and I'm using all those today. So, and thanks to my dad for filming and editing this video and posting it up on YouTube for everybody. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out his other channel that's linked in the description of this video. You can check it out and subscribe to his other channel, and check out his Etsy shop, Would Be Fancy, to get your fabulous ergonomically hand-carved crochet hooks. These are wooden handled crochet hooks. They're super fabulous, and there are spindle hooks as well available. Get your favorite hooks there. So and yeah, thanks to you for always watching and checking out YARNutopia. Your support, it means the world to us. We wouldn't be here without you, so thanks to you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Happy hooking!